Hey guys, Shady here, back with another video. Um, I wanted to update you guys on what I've been doing, and as you guys can see here, we have decided to fully commit on Yuga 2. I've been having a blast, and I'll talk about the gear here in a sec, but just to show off the DPS real quick, this is with our farming setup, so this is the Eternity, this is our farming hero trait, and yeah man, it's been pretty good. We actually break the 2 trill here. I think we peak around 2.7. But yeah, it's like I said, it's our farming setup. If I were to swap to the single target hero trait and the like an actual belt, right, we reach way past 3 trill. Um, but yeah, 2.7, pretty decent, pretty good. And yeah, let's get right into the gear. Let's talk about it. I want to make this video as short as possible. I know I've been making some crazy long videos. I usually do not make videos that long. Quick thing, I've sold my old +1 focus base for a new base. I bought this base pretty decent for 2000 FE. um, really cool, extra reap CDR, right? Like I've said before, he's all about reaps, so pretty cool. Same mods. I have 4 T0s in total on all of my gear. 4 total. It's just the basic affix. So this is the super cheap to T0 first, then your advanced and your ultimate mods. It's just the reap source and affliction effect. Same thing here, the reap source and affliction effect. Boom, that's it. I don't have any more T0s. Next thing I want to talk about, helmet and body armor. I've wanted to go back to fully converting fizz to cold, so that way we don't have to worry about taking physical damage anymore. As of right now, I've only have 55%. If you're wondering how I'm going to get the other 45, I need to dream both the helmet and the body armor for that exact same mod, the Fizz Convert to Cold. Then I need to T0 the Fizz Convert to Cold affix on both the helmet and armor. Should net a total of 100% if they can roll really well. If it's like short of a few percentages, I can work something out via slates or corner, which I will talk about here in a sec too. But yeah, the goal is to convert 100% physical damage taken to cold, and I'll explain why that's also really huge. But first, Lone Walkers. I got Lone Walkers. I bought them for 9K. We failed to corrupt. It is what it is. Unlucky corruption this league, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, we picked up Lone Walkers. If you're wondering what aura I replaced with Deep Pain, it is Elemental Resistances. This is top tier when it comes to converting Fizz to cold, because we take minus additional elemental damage. So when that Fizz gets converted to cold, because cold is a type of elemental source, or elemental resistance in this case, we're taking less additional damage because of that. So it's like a double mitigation in a sense, right? Also, helps us cap our elemental resist. I know 10% doesn't seem like a lot, but hey, when you're using like Forbidden Power, you're basically getting your 10 resistances back, right? I will eventually be scaling a ton of aura effect eventually, so this is gonna get even better. So that's that, right? On top of auras and Lone Walker, I've explained the Fizz converted to cold stuff. In terms of gear, that's it. Now, slates, they are different. I am still rocking the full load Perceptive. Perceptive is still only giving me 2% additional damage, so I need to change this out basically today on stream. I'll figure something out. I'll try to buy something better. I still have that 12% intelligence max channel for now. Now here's the new setup. I've bought 3 Fallen Starlights with +1 max channel, getting copied by a Prairie. Because this is a max channel on top, so I'm copying 3 max channels plus 12% intelligence, and then I have 3 Moth. If you guys don't know what the Moth does, it's the same thing. A Prairie, it copies the last talent, but it can only copy facing one direction. So I have 2 of these facing down, so it's technically copying. This Moth is copying the one below it, and so is this one. This one on the left hand, I already have so much int. I just copied the one on top for the max channel. So, if you're wondering, yes, that's a lot of max channel, and I'll explain what I've done with that or how I'm dealing with that. I still have the same slate. This one needs to change. only because now that I've removed the Twilight Vestment, recovering our ES feels bad because Twilight mod is recover or recharge ES when you reap. And because I don't have Twilight Vestment no more, recovering our ES feels kind of bad, right? I do have a way to deal with that. It's crafting a new slate, which I will showcase on stream, and I'll showcase how to craft it. I'm gonna try to get a clip of that so I can upload it to the YouTube Shorts so that you guys can see how I've done it and how you can deterministically slam your mods. Sorry. Oh, right. How am I dealing with the amount of stacks I have? If you look in the top left corner, I currently have, which will reach 23 stacks. Technically this should have been 25 or 26, but I've taken away 3 stacks. If you're wondering how I've done that, for one thing I forgot to mention, I've crafted reflection on the belt instead of that +1 max channel. Reflection, if you don't know what it does, it gives you 6% additional damage for each type of aura you're affected by. We are affected by 5 auras, so this is essentially 30% additional damage. It is a new type of bucket of additional damage, or a new source, which means that it's better than the max channel. And we tested this last night, and it was. Right. How did I get rid of 2 more max channel? I've dropped Bonnie. So instead of getting curse on the chest, or even a corruption here in this case, I've decided to drop Bonnie and use Poison Omen. This way I don't have to, like I've said, I don't have to worry about getting +1 curse anywhere else. And she's, you know, she's fairly decent. She's a very universal pet. So it's also good to have her if you don't. She gives movement speed when you cast a curse. She also has curse effect. And take reduced damage from cursed enemies. But eventually we're going to change those out. You know what I mean? Microfates, Kismets, blah, blah, blah. All that stuff, right? But for now, this is what I have for pets. She's absolutely saving the build by not having to worry to get curse on the chest, like I said. Which is actually quite crucial, by the way, because either way, we would have to drop Aura Effect because the +1 curse is a ultimate mod, and we're definitely going Fizz converted to cold, right? So we definitely need that mod. So kind of clutch in this case. That's it for gear and slates and pets. I think I'll just do a map showcase here. If I have any more compasses. I don't have any more God of War compasses, so we'll just buy one real quick. I'll just buy one. Oops. Ransom cube. If you guys are wondering what strategy I'm running right now, it's actually cube and carjack. So far it's been really great. Both carjack and the league mechanic have been just printing raw FE. If you're wondering, I do have carjack pet level 2. So that's that. We get a pet proc on the carjack, but anywho, that's not what we're here for. We're here to showcase his hero trait because I absolutely love it. His tornado just goes absolutely wild everywhere in carjack. I love it. With our base 10k ES, you can see that we scale up our ES quite high. So before 10k, I think I was peaking around like 25k ES on a good map. Right now I'm currently at 48k, and it builds up to like 50 on like easily, right? Until I build that, or until I craft that slate, which I will do later on stream, like our ES recharge and recover source will be really good, or it's gonna feel really good, right? But yeah, so just shy of 50k ES in the map with no ES recharge, by the way. Again, showcase a quick cube like we have done. I did manage to sell the 6 slates that I got last time for about 1,000 each. So that was a nice 6k, obviously tax, whatever that comes out to be. But always check your slates before you click that greed button, unless you just want to YOLO it. I didn't see anything good, so it is what it is, man. All right, y'all. That's it for the Yuga 2 update. I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Again, if this is something you would like to see, please let me know. It's very motivating. Trust me when I say it. And yeah, I'm just excited to make content for you guys at this point. Thank you for sticking around. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them down below. If you haven't checked out the stream, I highly recommend you do. And it's a lot easier for me to answer your questions live and show you stuff than it is to type them out. That's just me personally. But yeah, you guys take care of yourselves. Good luck on drops, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.